Good morning, I'm Paolo del Rosario. Welcome to Weather HQ. Today's headlines. The Philippine Navy rescued 121 individuals from the J. Sayang 1 boat, which had been adrift for 6 days after losing power and running out of fuel. The vessel was located off the coast of Tawi-Tawi on Tuesday, with all passengers and crew reported to be in good health despite enduring limited food and water. Later in the show, I'll be speaking with an organization dedicated to creating a straightforward and accessible approach to managing e-waste. And Delhi's main airport struggles with low visibility caused by dense fog. Well, let's take a look at the local weather first. 3 weather systems will affect the country today. The northeast monsoon will bring cloudy skies and rain to the Cordillera Administrative Region and most of the Cagayan Valley. It will also cause partly cloudy skies with isolated light rain in Metro Manila, the Ilocos region, and the rest of central Luzon. Now, the shear line affecting parts of Luzon will bring cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms over the Bicol, Cagayan, Isabela, Quirino, Aurora, Quezon, Oriental Mindoro, Marinduque, and Romblon areas. Now, the easterlies will impact the Visayas and Mindanao, leading to cloudy skies with scattered rain and thunderstorms over eastern Visayas, Caraga, Davao region, Sulu, and Tawi-Tawi. So that will be over here with the easterlies being shown right here at the bottom of your screen. Now, let's take a look and see if the coastal areas will be affected because a gale warning is in effect for the coastal areas of Batanes, Cagayan, including Babuyan Islands, Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, and Pangasinan due to the northeast monsoon, which will bring rough to very rough sea conditions. Now, mariners are urged not to set out to sea in these areas. For other parts of the country, while mariners are still able to go to sea, it's important to remain vigilant and take necessary precautions as moderate to rough seas are expected and weather conditions could change intermittently. Now, Pag-asa reported that the following areas recorded the lowest temperatures in the country yesterday. Baguio City recorded the lowest at 16 degrees Celsius. Itbayat, Batanes followed with 19.6 degrees Celsius. Tanay Rizal had a temperature of 19.7 degrees Celsius. Kasiguran, Aurora registered 20 degrees Celsius. And Malaybalay, Bukidnon experienced 19.6 degrees Celsius. Now, these areas, the temperatures here reflect the influence of their elevation, geographic location, and the prevailing weather patterns such as the northeast monsoon, which bring cool, dry air to northern and central parts of the Philippines during this time of the year. Now, let's check the weather conditions and expected temperatures in selected cities and provinces in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao based on the Metra weather system. We start off first with the most northern part of the Philippines. Let's go to Basco. Over in Basco, you're going to have cloudy skies with occasional sunshine with temperatures between the 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. In Apari and in Tuguegarao, you can expect cloudy skies with a high chance of scattered rain all throughout the day. Now, good weather conditions are expected over in Lawag, in Dagupan, and in Baguio. Now, the lows of Baguio will be around 15 degrees Celsius, while Lawag and Dagupan will see temperatures ranging from around 22 degrees Celsius to around 32 degrees Celsius being the high over in Dagupan. Now, Vigan will have sunny weather temperatures. Now, temperatures there could reach up to 29 degrees Celsius, which is still cooler than Dagupan despite the lack of clouds in that area. Now, let's go to Central Luzon. Now, in Central Luzon, sunny weather is expected, particularly in Gapan, Tarlac, Angeles, Mariveles, Subic Bay, and Iba. Now, in these areas, temperatures could reach a high of around 31 to 33 degrees Celsius. Now, in Metro Manila, you can expect partly cloudy skies with temperatures expected to range around the 23 to 31 degrees Celsius range. Now, let's go on over to Southern Luzon. Now, in Southern Luzon, Tagaytay is expected to have pleasant weather with temperatures ranging from around 20 to 24 degrees Celsius. Now, Calamba will experience sunny weather with temperatures just a bit hotter than that, ranging from 24 to 27 degrees Celsius. Now, in Legazpi, Daet, Sorsogon, Romblon, Puerto Galera, and Coron, the weather will be mostly cloudy with scattered rain and occasional thunderstorms. Now, despite the rainy conditions, temperatures in Coron in particular could be as high as around 32 degrees Celsius. Now, in other areas, maximum temperatures will be around 27 to 30 degrees Celsius, Virac in particular being one of the hotter areas at 30 degrees Celsius. Sorsogon, let's just move on over to the side, around 24 to 28 degrees Celsius over there. Now, moving further south to the Visayas, Boracay and Catarman will experience cloudy conditions with a high likelihood of rain showers. Now, despite the rainfall, temperatures in these areas will remain warm. This will range from around 27 degrees Celsius to around 30 degrees Celsius in terms of the hottest it could be. Now, over in Bacolod and in Tacloban, sunny weather is expected with maximum temperatures ranging from around 29 to 30 degrees Celsius. Now, in Iloilo and in Metro Cebu, you can expect partly cloudy skies, and that is expected to have maximum temperatures of around 29 to 31 degrees Celsius as well. Now, let's go to Mindanao. In Zamboanga and Dipolo, we will have cloudy weather with occasional sunshine, with temperatures ranging from around 24 to 33 degrees Celsius. However, in Butuan, in Metro Davao, General Santos, Marawi, cloudy skies with rain showers are forecasted. In Butuan and General Santos, you can also experience highs of around 31 degrees Celsius in terms of the temperature, while Marawi, typically the coolest area in this region, while temperatures ranging from 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. Now let's check the weather in the upcoming days, the 3-day weather forecast in particular. This will be powered by the Metro Weather. Starting off in Metro Manila, expect cloudy skies with occasional sunshine tomorrow, all up until Saturday. And on Sunday, you can enjoy the good weather conditions with partly cloudy skies. Then, temperatures in Manila from tomorrow range from around 23 to 30 degrees Celsius, while on Saturday and Sunday, temperatures could be a bit hotter, 31 degrees Celsius going to be the temperatures then. In the Queen City of the South, let's go to Metro Cebu. Cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms are expected tomorrow until Saturday. Now, despite the rainy weather, temperatures will still be up there, 31 degrees Celsius being the high over on Friday and on Saturday. However, on Sunday, you can expect better weather conditions. Good weather is expected, but the temperature is still staying between the 26 to 31 degrees Celsius range. So, not quite a lot of respite in terms of the temperature there. Now let's go to Metro Davao, where you can expect cloudy skies with occasional sunshine tomorrow until Saturday. Temperature tomorrow ranges from 22 to 34 degrees Celsius rather, and you can expect on Saturday a low of around 21 degrees, but still a high of 34 degrees Celsius. But don't worry, because on Sunday, you should prepare yourself for a bit of rainy weather, and despite the rainy weather, temperatures will still be in the higher range, but cooler compared to Saturday and Friday. That'll be around 32 degrees Celsius. Now, when we return, I'll be speaking with the E-Waste Project co-overall head, Clarence Alvera de la Cruz, to break down the impact of electronic waste and the steps we need to take toward a cleaner and more sustainable future. That, when we return.
What's driving growth? Let's talk to the expert. The government still remains confident that they can still meet their 6 to 7% growth. Break down the numbers and uncover the stories that matter. Now, the country's unemployment rate drops to 3.9% in October. From local developments to global trends and everything in between, Google launches a powerful new chip that can make computers work much faster. We'll connect the dots to give you the insights you need to navigate, adapt, and lead. I'm Mike Yoreta. Join me on Business 360.
Good evening, I'm Pinky Webb.
The questions.
Talked about these packages. What exactly are they called?
They are actually benefits. We have improved or expanded is our case rate packages.
The issues.
Zero subsidy for PhilHealth.
The reserve is money that is required by law to have 2 years of operations of PhilHealth.
We clarify matters.
ACAP is ayuda, is to caution the individual from the effects of rising inflation.
Pinky Webb is always on point.
Nagpasalamat ang economic team kay Pangulong Bongbong Marcos dahil personal nitong inupuan ang pagbusisi sa 2025 budget. Ang final version nakasusunod na raw sa Philippine Development Plan for 2023 to 2028. Pinakamataas ng alokasyon sa education sector na 1.055 trillion pesos. Kasama riyan ang budget ng DepEd, Commission on Higher Education at iba pang state academic institution. Pangalawa ang DPWH na bumaba sa 1.007 trillion pesos. Sinundan niya ng DND, Department of Interior and Local Government, Department of Health, Department of Agriculture, DSWD, DOTR, Judiciary, Labor Department at DOJ. 26 billion pesos ang navito sa DPWH dahil kailangan pa raw pag-aralang mabuti ang mga proyektong pinaglalaanan nito.
Welcome back. You're still watching Weather HQ. Now, an initiative to raise awareness and educate people about proper electronic management is now on its 12th year. Joining us via Zoom is the E-Waste Project Co-Overall Head, Clarence Alver de la Cruz. Magandang umaga. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Clarence, so let's start off first by determining kung ano nga ba ang e-waste and how much do we actually generate. Can you give us a bit of an example and an idea of just how much we produce and what these actually are?
Okay, thank you. So actually, electronic waste, we define them as waste that uses electronics. So if you can plug them to wall or if they use battery, they're most likely e-waste. And just for context na lang, for this holiday alone, we have collected almost 11 metric tons of e-waste. And that's just for this holiday, like starting from December 25 up until now. So the fact na we already collected ganon agad and dito pa lang sa Quezon City means we have a lot more to cover.
Well, there's a lot to cover, but at the same time, some people might not even consider this as a particular specific type of waste. Paano ito nagsimula? Could you give us an idea of who are the people who actually started this and how does this actually work when you do collect yung mga e-waste?
Yes, thank you. So actually, the e-waste project started as an initiative by a member of UP Circuit, which is a student organization in Electrical and Electronics Engineering Institute in UP Diliman. Because we had this idea na we are electrical and electronics engineering students and we are aware, we are in a unique position. Now, we're studying about these electronics, pero parang tinatapon na namin siya sa mga typical na basurahan. Even though we know that they contain heavy metals that are very dangerous to our environment, not just sa health natin. And with that, we have made this project to ensure na yung mga e-waste na yun would not go to the landfills and would be treated properly by qualified professionals.
So for those wondering, once you do collect yung e-waste na to, you mentioned it being treated properly by the proper professionals. What are the processes involved once you actually do get yung mga e-waste na to?
Yes. So first of all, we do our best to recycle them. No? So first, hinihiwalay namin, we separate or we segregate yung mga gamit na pwede pang magamit. And with that, for yung mga others na hindi na talaga or like very low spec, for example, they would be sent to our partner recycler where they would be handling the proper recycling and the proper extraction of material.
You mentioned 11 metric tons already gathered over the holiday season just in Quezon City alone. How many drop-off points do you actually have? And of course, where are the most accessible areas with regard to yung project ninyo?
Yes, so currently we have 3 drop-off locations, but they're all located in UP Diliman. But we also have the e-waste project in UP Los Baños, where they would conduct their own collection drive this coming February. So if anyone are interested, you may follow our Facebook page for more information regarding our drop-off points. But they are located in UP Diliman and UP LB.
Well, obviously very limited yung mga pickup points ninyo. Pero nagulat ba kayo that this is the type of tonnage that you were able to gather given that limited time nung December or rather the holiday season and only limited amount of pickup points? What does this type of return actually highlight in terms of the problem that we do have dito sa Metro Manila and of course the rest of the Philippines?
Yes, actually, last year we do our yearly collection drive, which happens around July to August. And with that, we have collected like around 10 metric tons. And we thought na, oh, maybe we're just generating 10 metric tons per year. But since we've launched our year-long collection drive, we realized that 10 metric tons, we could collect that in just a month. And that really surprised us na meron talagang problem. There's a problem when it comes to e-waste. And there are a lot of people who are interested to help out to actually recycle, to segregate their own e-waste. So I think this is not a problem ng community, but I think there's a problem na wala masyadong nagpo-provide ng solution for it. And with that, we're hoping na ma-expand pa namin yung project na to, mabigyan namin ng opportunities, more people to donate their e-waste to be part of the solution.
You mentioned that this is still a community project. Are there any concerns that need to be addressed to make this more sustainable to be continued on a community basis?
Yes, that's true. Because electronic waste, some of them actually are hazardous. And actually, they would be classified as hazardous by the DNREMB. And the problem lies with the classification of hazardous, because that means they would need very specific treatment. Although not all electronic waste are very hazardous, no? So there are different levels of hazardousness na yun yung we're still trying to navigate as students. Especially na, yun, since it's a community student effort, we're still balancing that with our academics. So we are trying to work closely with the government for this, but we are doing our best to make sure that we comply sa mga any government requirement.
For those who are interested to join your campaign or even start their own initiatives for this e-waste project and learn from you guys, how can they reach out?
Yes, they can contact us through our Gmail, the ewasteproject@gmail.com, or through our Facebook page, facebook.com/the-ewasteproject.
Clarence, you're doing great work over there. Obviously, I just want to know, could you give us a bit of an idea of your organization? Ilan kayo? And of course, how often do you actually do this? You mentioned it year-long. Is it a year-long also for 2025?
Yes, so our project, the e-waste project, is handled by UP Circuit, which is a student-based organization based in electrical and electronics engineering in UP Diliman. And we have 100 members, and we are doing our best to make sure that we're continuing this project for the entire year. So dati po kasi it's just a year long that happens ng July, August. But we have realized na there's more na we can do. Ang dami pa na kailangan namin gawin. And we're trying our best to make sure na constant yung collection and our drop-off points are still open.
Well, there's a lot of work to be done by 100 and hopefully a lot more. Clarence, maraming salamat. Thank you very much for all you do.
Thank you very much po for this time.
Now we'll have more global news for you right after the break. Stay tuned. You're watching Weather HQ. Welcome back. You're watching Weather HQ. I'm Paolo del Rosario. Dense fog and cold weather caused delays to trains and flights across northern India, including the capital, New Delhi, on Wednesday. The India Meteorological Department issued an orange alert for Delhi, forecasting thick fog in many areas. Visibility at the city's main airport ranged from 0 to 100 meters, and over 40 trains in the region were delayed. Some flights from Delhi were also affected, with airport authorities warning that aircraft without the necessary Cat-3 navigation system might struggle to land due to low visibility. Delhi's airport handles about 1,400 flights daily. Now let's take a look at the weather conditions around the world, starting off with Asia. In the Maldives, cloudy skies are expected with temperatures around 27 degrees Celsius, and in Colombo and Chennai, there will be partly cloudy skies with temperatures in Colombo expected to be around 28 degrees Celsius, while Chennai will be slightly warmer with 30 degrees Celsius. Let's take a look at Taipei now. Sunny weather expected over in Taipei with temperatures rising to around 25 degrees Celsius. Now let's go on over to Astana, where you're going to experience cloudy skies with occasional sunshine, but temperatures will still be around negative 20 degrees Celsius. Now let's go on over to the land down under. Let's take a look at Australia. Port Hedland and Normanton are expected to have cloudy skies despite rainy conditions. Now, the temperature over in Port Hedland will be around 34 degrees Celsius, while Normanton will have around 35 degrees Celsius. Now, Longreach will experience very hot weather with sunny skies pushing temperatures to a whopping 40 degrees Celsius. Now, in Hobart and Wellington, partly cloudy skies will provide pleasant weather. Temperature in Hobart will be around 20 degrees Celsius, while Wellington will see temperatures reaching around 28 degrees Celsius. Now let's take on the USA. Let's go to Birmingham, Austin, and San Francisco, which all experience sunny weather. Now, however, despite the sunshine, temperature in Birmingham will be around 13 degrees Celsius, while in San Francisco, you expect temperatures of around 17 degrees Celsius. Austin will see temperatures around 18 degrees Celsius over in the Texas state. Now, in Chicago, partly cloudy skies are expected, and although the sun will make an appearance, the temperature will be a bit low, around 1 degree Celsius in particular. In Pittsburgh, though, snowfall is anticipated, with temperatures dropping to a negative 1 degree Celsius. Now, let's go on over to Europe. In Glasgow, Brussels, and Botoşani, there will be the cloudy skies with occasional sunshine. Temperature in Brussels expected to be around 2 degrees Celsius. In Botoşani, it will be around 6 degrees Celsius, while Glasgow will have a still chilly 10 degrees Celsius. Now, let's go on over to somewhere a bit warmer. Let's go to Ibiza. Now, expect partly cloudy skies with temperatures around 14 degrees Celsius over here, while Warsaw will have a cloudy skies with temperatures around 4 degrees Celsius. So that will do it for our global weather. That's the latest weather information here on Weather HQ. I am Paolo del Rosario. See you again tomorrow, whatever the weather, only here on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. Have a great morning.